Thank you, Jodie.
Okay, so again, I just one, I appreciate that she's apologised for that. But secondly,
Thank you, Jodie. Thank you, Terry.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna, what do you call it? I'm gonna come off, and I just want to apologise to my viewers for having to listen to me fucking have a proper fucking blowout there. So I'm apologising to you guys, not
Thank
to
you,
him.
Terry. Thank you, Carrie.
So have a good day, everybody. All right. Have a good day. See you later.
Well, there you go, guys. Let's see if we can find it all on the FYP. Right, let's see what I've been at it in. Let's have a look. Right. Tiff. Is this part 1, Tiff?
Well, I've got to come by our shit here, though, because... 2 seconds, Louise. Can we stop with the come by our shit, though, right? It doesn't make sense. Angie would turn on her own fucking reflection, and you chicken saying that she's...
Yeah,
can you shut up, please? I waited for you to finish. So why is it okay for Angie to turn against everybody, right? Because she flips on everyone. She started on me and Levi for no reason whatsoever. And then for Chippy to turn around in the slide today and say that she's the least problematic.
Oh, she is.
Wild.
No, Corey. I'm going to stick with that. I think she is being the least problematic.
I think your headphones are a bit too tight.
Listen. Don't talk over me. Right, listen. I say that because I haven't seen the last couple of days what's been going on, but up until then, she had been the least problematic.
Least problematic? Are you on drugs?
Not all, mate.
I'm sorry.
And
what it is,
all of the drama revolves around a woman who sits in a room and stinks of piss.
No. They use me for content. They use me for content because I'm all at the FYP.
It's not because you're all over the FYP. It's because you're a fucking car crash.
No. I respond to people.
Yes. You don't respond to people. People respond to you. People are responding to the shit you're saying. Me, EQ, Luke. Who else, guys? She had a pop at Pearl, didn't she? Who else is responding to her? Because I ain't sat here talking about Angie for 12 hours a day. Levi. She is the one that is antagonising everybody, going that far back in the past, bringing everybody's past up, sat there playing a video of, the AB situation, sat there laughing about it because he just happened to appear in my chat, saying that people are speaking off the app, married people are having affairs. Thank you, Pearl, darling. Bringing Pearl's family into it. She is the... Frank, you name it. Put a name in the chat, guys, who this woman has gone at over the last couple of weeks. And he sat there, right, and he said people had such a problem with you and Alex sat together. No, we didn't. We never had a problem. Nobody. She had the fucking problem. She had the no face, Frankie Fraser. She's gone at everybody. And then how dare people have their clapbacks, have an opinion back, respond, and we're all the problem. We're using her for content. She's using us for content. She's fucking rage baiting the whole app so that we respond and it makes FYP. She knows what she's doing. So for you to sit there, no wonder why fucking Corey jumped in the box saying he was on rugs, because she is the one. And I don't believe, Chippy, you ain't seen it. Because you sat in Just Nanas, you are still active on this app. I've seen ya. You have seen it. Thank you, guys.
Can I tell you the reason why I've stopped talking to you, right? You keep saying that I've stopped. Right. Okay, but you've just mentioned it.
Thanks, guys. Mods, pin people, please.
Right. Can I speak?
No. I just don't deal with you.
I don't deal with you. The reason I spoke to you.
You pretend that you're
Blaster, yeah, everybody.
I'm not saying that. I've done a lot of shit on the set. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you won't let me change. I have cut down on drinking and saying shit that I'm saying on the set.
What you on about? We won't let you change. What are you on about? You won't let anybody forget the past, and you won't let people change. It's like when I was okay with her, right? And she got drunk, her cat had passed away, everybody sent her fucking flowers and whatnot. And it just so happens, when she got drunk, she said some mad things. She said some horrendous things. I didn't sit here. I weren't vile to her anyway. I just called out what she said was wrong. And then she switched on me. And she's been saying for weeks and weeks, I don't believe your DV. You never went through DV, did you, Miss Wed? Yes, I fucking did. Who was she to sit there and tell me what I've been through and what I haven't? And yet she's crying when people are saying, as you know, I think EQ mentioned something last night, that they don't believe what she went through. She also said she didn't believe EQ on what EQ had gone through. And yet, we're wrong. We're wrong by her own admittance. Docs for a docs. Well, a non-belief for a non-belief, bitch.
Wait a minute, Corey. The reason I stopped speaking to you is because you're the culprit as to the reason why I'm getting a lot of shit to my house.
Okay, so...
Okay, I just literally opened my eyes to you. People keep going on. It's Corey.
Let's explore this. You just said less than 30 seconds ago that you don't like people bringing up your past. Yet, you talk about something that I've done over 8-9 months ago.
Yeah.
Can I reply?
So why are you going to bring up my past if we can't bring up
Can I
yours?
reply?
Go ahead.
But the problem is here, Corey, yes, it was in the past, the doxing. I'm still going through what I'm going because of your doxing.
No, love. You doxed your own address when you begged.
Thanks.
But no,
Kit.
it doesn't matter. It does not give you the right to keep
Yes,
doing it every
whatever.
single day.
You're
There's new
talking about
viewers on
I don't
TikTok
agree
every
with
day,
doxing.
Corey. There's new
Over
people
9
on it every
months
day.
ago was the last time I doxed your address, sweetheart.
Yeah, but it does not give you the right to do it because it's already out there.
Over 9 months ago I done that. You just said in this box that everyone talks about your
9
past.
months
They
ago,
shouldn't be
it's
allowed
funny. I
to.
haven't got 9 months ago, Corey.
What?
It's not 9 months ago.
It is 9 months ago. I haven't doxed in fucking ages.
Okay, well, you know damn well I can't show it because you've got my address
Thank
on
you,
there. but it
guys.
wasn't 9
Thank
months
you for the heartness.
Are you on about the one clip that I played as I was going through the FYP and it accidentally
Big up,
contained your
Gogglebox.
address?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, yeah, accidentally, yeah.
Well, I was
There
going
you
through
go.
old videos. I do apologise sincerely.
Can I ask you a question? Why do we still find it acceptable to dox people on this app?
I think Angela's her own worst enemy.
I agree. Thank you, Jodie Marie. Thank you,
Would that tell me
Taz.
which one?
Well, do you want to say why?
Because you create drama and then play the victim.
Brexit decided to play old videos.
Chris,
of
Josie,
I haven't
thank
done
you.
anything in months and you still
No, I
talk
haven't
about
done
what I've done.
anything. I haven't done anything to Rick stuff for him to
I haven't
just,
done anything
you know,
in months.
decide to.
Yours is days.
Yeah, he
Clap
is
hands,
also
guys.
to me, but no one
Yours is
wants to talk
days.
about
Mine
that.
is months.
Creates drama
I
and
think
plays
I'm
the
the least
victim.
problematic on here.
Big up, Chris. Thank you, Kay.
I think I must be the least problematic.
Well, I'm going to come by our shit here though because 2 seconds.
Right, where's the next one? Tiff, 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 tiff.
That, I'm not on here, no.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
No, you're just a bit of a turncoat, Chippy.
Whoa. Don't come in my box and call me a turncoat. I'll tell you that for nothing.
You're a turncoat.
No, I'm not. What
Thank you,
I will do
Alan.
is, I will speak the truth. And honestly.
You don't speak the
if
truth
I don't
at
like
all.
him, I don't like him if I do. I don't go with the flow.
Yes, you
not sit
do.
here-
You don't speak the truth. What the fuck are you talking about, Chippy? You don't speak the truth. Because you didn't speak the truth over the Sophie Bailey situation, did ya? No, you ran with it. You don't speak the truth. You speak the truth on who you like and who you don't. Because you don't speak the truth. So stop putting yourself out there as a moral compass, the only person on TikTok that doesn't bullshit. You're bullshitting now. Thank you, Wayne, mate.
I will say what I think.
Finger, Dan, because thanks to my taxes, you have money.
Correct.
Calm down.
Don't do that.
What are you going to do?
Don't do.
Absolutely.
Sorry, fuck off. How about that? You don't come in here, Corey. Tell me how I will do something and tell me what I am. I'll speak the truth, and if you don't like the truth, you can shove
Would
the
know the truth if it hit you in the face.
Because I don't care, and I've never cared. Never fucking cared. And I'll tell you why I don't care. Because I am not here for the same purposes as you people. Alright?
Liar. Every single person that is on this app that Fires Up Alive, we're all here for the same purpose. That is for a platform. That is for viewers. That is for financial gain. That is why we are all here, right? Because if we was not here for financial gain, we would turn our gifts off when we go live. You are here for financial gain, just like the rest of us.
Here for myself. I am here to fucking do what I feel right. And I will stick with my own morals and my own opinions. And if I choose to fucking be right with people, I will be right with people.
Thank you,
regardless what any fucker else thinks. Alright? What I won't do is have people fucking belittle me in my own box and tell me to fucking pay my taxes. Go fuck yourself, alright? And keep fucking yourself. And the more you gob it off, the more I'll gob it about you. How about that? How about that? Takes you into all sorts of places.
Thank you, Virgo.
You know, you've answered your own question there.
Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens is, and Angie, I don't know whether Angie will agree or not, or Kev or anybody, but what you tend to find is the behaviour of the host will determine how that community feel about other people. Do you know what I mean? If you're bad-mouthing somebody, that whole community that support that one creator will hate.
Let's have a little pause, guys. Corey is winning us on the popular. This is absolutely insane, considering there's 3,000 people in here, guys, and we've been on a lot longer than Corey, and he's smashing us on the popular. If you do send a heart me any popular gifts, please put in the comment section, Maggie, Danny, thank you, and the moderators will give you a pin, guys. There's no reason with 3,000 people why we shouldn't be on that podium now. Let's go, everybody. Let's go.
Individual.
Chris, big up Chris, Jade, thank you. That's right.
Not everybody else.
Yes, everybody.
Do what you want
Do you see these crowns? Do you see these crowns? Who's just sent me that crown? Who was it that sent me that crown? Them crowns that I've put in the gift gallery are pushing us up the popular, guys. Kim, Laura, everybody, get yourselves pinned, guys. So the crowns, they're the ones that are going to push us up. Yeah, I'll do some polls in a minute, guys.
Everybody's in the you. Do you know what I mean?
I agree, yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if you choose to sit with
Thank you,
someone,
Sally.
that's
Thank
your
you.
choice. No one can take that away from you. That is your own personal choice. Whether you choose to sit
If you can't afford to,
with
it's fine.
A, B, C, or D. But what you can't do is you can't sit with that person and then when it goes tits up, moan about it. Because you've already had the pre-warning when they've done toxic things to you in the past. They've been vile to you.
Everyone does the fire starter, everyone.
Yeah, but you know the simple fact is, Ange, if you look at it, yeah, like there are people that
Thanks, God.
we all sit with, and if they did something wrong to you, the right thing to do would be to go, you know what, they've done something wrong to me, I'm never going to speak to them again. But to go back to them repeatedly and then moan about it when they do something else, it negates your argument.
Is right, is this the fire starter? Is this the fire starter? I'm not keen on this guy because he automatically kind of like had negative things to say against, let's just, the clique. I know it's people, the clique, and he never even got to know us, do you know what I mean? It was just that he heavily supported that side, so I'm not really keen on him because he never give anybody a chance. However, I do believe he's speaking sense here. The one thing is, right, there's few people on this app that I fell out with and made up again. Certain people I have, other people I haven't, but Delusive Angie, big up everybody, thank you. Week in, week out, she'll fall out with somebody, next day she's the friend, fall out, next day she's the friend. So I agree with what he's saying here. Yeah, people do flip-flop, but when we kind of like make an enemy, they do stay an enemy. Do you know what I mean? In rare occasions when we've made up and everything's been fine for a year. Do you get what I'm saying? But how many people have had the most to say, right, about me and DQ and Luke making up and Pearl? These people have had the most to say, but now they're all made up, it's fine. Do you get what I'm saying, guys?
Because you've chosen to do that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, this is... Go on,
Sorry, Tippy. Can I just say that
We're 300 behind Corey, guys.
we sorted it out with Alex and decided to go
Fucking love you all.
and we wouldn't address him, he would not address us. That day,
who's talking?
none of us got into the box to have a go at Alex, and they used Angie's mods against herself because we had an issue with Alex saying that we didn't want her sitting with Alex, when all of us had said that we wanted Angie to have peace. If she wanted peace, we were quite happy to go along with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think
whole app used her mods against her.
Yeah.
It's actually Angie's community. Thank you guys. I love you all. Please get a pin. Ask the mods for a pin. It's actually Angie's community that had the most to say about her and Alex healing. I actually sat here and I said, I hope it works out. I hope there's a genuine friendship that comes off the back of it, because I've made peace with somebody and I actually do class her a friend now. Do you know what I mean? And that's a mad thing. I do actually class her as a friend because I confide in her, she confides in me, right? So I have sat here and I've said that. I said, do I think it'll last? No, I don't. And that is because unless you are on Angie's wavelength, doing what Angie says, exactly, EQ, doing what Angie says, you can't be her friend. She's not interested in real friendship. She wants dictatorship. It's like the way she just, you know, pushed aside our Pearl when Pearl and her got somewhat of a friendship off the scrum with Dan. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, everybody. And Pearl come on here and defended Angie when Angie had that last blowout about wishing DV on kids and cancer and things like that. Do you know what I mean? And Pearl said, I don't agree with what she said, but she's my friend. I've had a conversation with her off the app. I don't agree with what she said, but she's still my friend and I like her. Right, and then a day, 2 days later, because Pearl was getting a lot of views in a room, because everybody loves Pearl's drama live, right? It was nothing to do with Angie. The fact that Angie was in there, it was off Pearl's own bat that Pearl's room had so many people, which Pearl's room does, right? Angie then flip-flopped on Pearl because she's jealous and envious. Let's use Levi. Levi as an example. She was happy with Levi, sat battling him, having Levi come to, loving life. Levi did better than her. Fuck Levi off. Thank you, Sam. Her and Alex's first fallout ever, how it come about was Angie had asked Alex to go live and battle her. Alex went live, battled her, and Alex won all the battles. And then Angie switched on Alex. She hates other people's success. She wants it all for herself. Even if she likes you, she wants it all for herself. You can have nothing. She wants it all. She did the same with MT as well. But yet we're all the problem. Everybody is the problem. So basically, if she messes up on this app and you do FYP, you have to sit there and condone her actions, because if you don't call her out, hello Adam, that's when she switches. That's when she flips. She is a dictator. Thank you, I am cheeky and Lisa.
Stick it up. And we said to Angie, we don't want you to.
Oh, really, Lorraine Kelly? So is your friend?
Alex and us.
I think, like I said before, I think, well, obviously there's history between the cult and Alex, right? There's history.
Thank you, Adam.
There's certain people that are mods. There are other people
TikTok's
as well
that
are in the cult that is obviously he's had backwards and forwards with. And I think it needed thrashing out. If you're going to sit together, then it needed thrashing out.
I
think the cult, the crits, they've both got members that will not be happy with the situation, but they will accept it because it is what it is.
Of course you can.
And I think there may be one or two that walk away because they don't like it at all. But I think
morning, Mark.
At the end of the day, everybody has to respect the host. You like the host for a reason, and you have to trust the host a little bit to understand that maybe it's what they want as well.
I feel I did, Chippy, though. You know, I've always been against people going with the majority. Go with your gut, right? And I've always said this.
No. You don't go with your gut. You go with what's going to rage bait and bring you views. You go against the grain. Thank you, Aaliyah. Mwah. Big up, Aaliyah. Oh, I do love that fucking carousel. Thank you, Aaliyah. She goes against the grain. In her heart of hearts, she knows that something is wrong, but she will still go against it because she knows the audience is going to flip out. Everybody's going to be over there in her comment sections, jumping in a box. And then at the end, when it's all over, the whole drama's finished, all the views have simmered down, she'll go, yeah, I see where you're coming from. That's what she does. She is the biggest rage baiter on this app. Facts.
Sheep, and all this. And I think I was a sheep in this incident with the Alex situation because a lot of people were hating on Alex, a lot of people coming for Alex. And it wasn't just the cult, it was other communities on my life, and I think I maybe just did the same thing, but I went with the majority. because of
But the
that.
thing is, you was literally getting on with Alex. You was having a laugh. You was dueling, you was battling, you was having a laugh. You was asking each other questions about the past
I know,
and things
Sally.
like that. Then other people got in your ears and it was going, oh God, I don't like Alex, blah, blah, blah. And then he was bringing up this past a bit and it's...
Exactly, cockapoo.
Don't fucking...
Do you know what I see on this app that I think you should always do what you feel is right for you. You don't do it and for your community. You don't do it for everybody else that's out of that
Jodie Liv, thank
community
you.
or out of your. You do it for yourself, whether people like it or not. And if you stick to that, people see it as
Big up everyone.
they see a loyalty, and people respect a loyalty. Do you know what I mean? When you're flip-flopping around all the time, people get pissed off and they don't know where you sit, they don't know how you're working, they don't understand your mindset. So people will hate you
Thank
just
you.
for that one reason.
Platform is your rules. They abide by your rules. If not, get them fucking out. Do you know what I mean? You don't need people like that.
Your platform, your rules. Who just said that? I don't know who's fucking said it, but it depends on whose platform it is, though. Because when it's mine and Luke's or Pearl's platform, we're supposed to speak about certain situations. When we were associated with a certain somebody, we were the worst of the worst, and we was enabling, and we did this and that, and how dare we make up with this person? Why are you making up with that person? Everything got judged. But when it's your platform, that stands. You can do whatever you want. But when it's ours, we get judged. Hashtag black out the click, remember? Thank you, Rick Style. Thank you,
And
Rick
people say
Style.
about what I did with the songs, the Halloween and things, because I saw that, Alex was campaigning me and
Thanks,
his
Rick Style.
community wasn't so nice. I thought, oh, here we go again. But then I think there was a few digs by myself and Alex, to be fair. And I just think that's because of the hate we were both maybe getting. I don't know.
Angie, let's face facts, Angie. You hold a whole hate live on him, right? The other day, I was come to it. You held a whole hate live on him, right? When you're meant to be on good terms. Well, that's not really going to help the situation. It's going to rock the boat a little bit, innit? Oh, San. Thank you, San. San is #1 contender. Thank you, San, very much. Rickster, will you get a pin after San as well, please? Thank you so much, San. You are now officially a guardian, and believe me, I need a few. That's right. Thank you, Sandra. Now, where was I going with this? What was I saying, guys, before San sent me that dear? Because I've just rocked the boat. Rock the boat. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for the prompt. So, Angie, Angie, I don't give you permission to come to. Stop come to with me. You can play my videos on the FYP, but you're not come to with me. I do not longer wish to have a back and forth via cam to. Just want to sit here do FYP. All right, darling? Piss off. Anyway, as I was saying, right, she rocked the boat there because she knew what she was doing. Right, equally, Alex would go in hers and wind everybody up. They were both as bad as each other, right? However, she did go that little bit further. She was, supposed to be on okay terms with him, but yet doing all these hate lives and letting all his haters in and people saying this. And her only problem was the fact that Alex come in my comment section and wrote something in the comments. I can't remember what he wrote. Can't remember what it was about. And Angie jumped in Rickster's box and Nick was in there. And that's when the mad switch come up then. That's when Angie sat and played the video, the CCTV video of Alex, and played, horror movie over it, sat there laughing and everything else, right? And that's what happened. Because Alex there go in somebody else's box, sit with somebody that she don't like, be in someone else's comment sections, and that's what I'm saying with that. It's her way or the highway, but equally Alex did wind some of her mods up and wound her community up. So there was never going to be, peace there or happily ever after, because as much as they tried, the communities can't have it. Because we've had a whole 3 years here based off a back and forth and a really genuine dislike for each other. Do you know what I mean? As where me and EQ and Luke and Pearl, it's been longer than a year and there's been no back and forths, no nastiness. If, anyone's had a problem, we do the adult thing and we, ring up on the phone because we don't want it played out on the app. If there is a problem, Do you get what I'm saying? Which there hasn't really been many. Do you know what I mean? And that's true, making up with people. That is truth. We didn't do it to piss anybody off or to play games or to, one-upmanship. It was genuinely really affecting all of our mental health. It was affecting our platforms, and there had to be a stop to the situation. We had to do the adult thing, just like EQ and Rickster did, just like me and Rickster have done, and you have to kind of like put all that bad energy, all that hate to one side, otherwise there's no winners, because there really isn't any winners when the drama gets as toxic as what it has got. Thank you, Gemma and everybody, and that's the truth. But there are certain individuals on this app that I could never make up with, because it goes deeper than hurty words.
Horrible to him. That's why the community.
Thank you, everybody.
No, it was before that, love. He was
Before that.
Facts.
Do you know what?
Me too, Sally.
You and Alex are quite good. It's nice watching you two together.
Yeah, it was.
It was nice watching, and I would like to see you two getting on. I really would.
Yeah.
And I think you should ignore the noise from outside of your cult and outside of the crypt. Any other noise, I think you should ignore, because.
But the noise is within the crypt,
You know how this app
and
works,
not
it's
so
all
much the
about
crypt
gifting
actually, the cult.
and views and numbers. So they see. I will still say they see you two as a force to be reckoned with, because you've got two solid communities.
I don't know what Chip is talking about. Why would we see Angie and Alex as a force to be reckoned with? Like, what the fuck? New wave? I don't know. So, I ain't got a community. EQ ain't got a community. Pearl ain't got a community. Luke ain't. We haven't got communities. So why would we fear them pair together? Like, I'm sorry, that is just wild. What we're talking about, app domination here? Isn't that what we get accused of being? The clique? Wanting to control the app and take over the app, thinking we own the app. But yeah, there'd be a force to be reckoned with. Oh, okay.
And those two solid communities together.
Thank you, Una. Thank you, Truly Festive.
They're quite hard to take on, and they don't
think
like
you're
that. It's
right,
frightening.
Chippy.
I know.
Sorry,
Kat.
I don't usually get involved, but I've got to put this forward. So Angie was drinking Prosecco and Alex was in the box.
All right.
There was people jumping in the box having digs at Alex, and then Angie started having digs, right? So Alex left the live,
Thank you,
and
Barbie.
it then went on to Rickster's, and Rickster and Nick.
Thank you,
Angie
Una.
was watching.
Let me just pause Kat a minute, because Kat does actually make sense. The app is big enough for absolutely everybody, and that is 100% correct. The app is big enough for everybody, but not everybody wants to share the app. People want it all for themselves. We know the app is big enough for everybody. I've stated it so many times, but people won't stay in their own lane. People want to wind up situations. People want to control the app. People want to... Do you understand where I'm going with this? The app is big enough, but some people don't want others to do well. Like, Angie's biggest thing with me is that I do well when I come on. Her biggest thing with Luke is he does well when he comes on. I'm popular, we'll make on here in 2-3 hours what she does in a whole 18-hour live, and she hates that. She can't understand it, but that is because we have solid communities. Pearl as well, EQ as well. Look at EQ. For as many times as Angie says that Pearl EQ's falling off the app, she surpasses a majority of us on dailies. That is a strong community. Whether you've got 300, 1,000 people in your room, whatever numbers EQ's on now when she's doing her FYP, which her numbers have gone right up, her community smash it for her, and it's quality over quantity, and I've learned that over time through being one of the biggest rooms on Drama Top, because I actually get more support now than what I got when I had 5,000 people in the room. And Angie sits there and she says, Miss Reg, you're giving your platform away. This person wants your platform. My platform's fine. My platform isn't any different to what it's always been, only I've actually got more genuine support now than what I had. My platform's thriving. She's the one that has to sit there 18 hours a day just to do what we do. Clock it. Exactly that.
Angie lost her shit
Thank
because
you,
Nick
Ali.
was in the box and Rickster was saying stuff about Angie. Then Canadian Angie got in Angie's box and started gaslighting Angie, and that's
Thank you, Mum. Solid but sweet. Thank
that's
you.
when it all went south.
No,
and then it started.
what? Can I say can I just say what happened? Can I just say what happened? Well, so I put it on auto, Chippy. You know where you could everyone just comes in the box.
Yeah.
Me, Alex has said it.
So like I've just said, people were jumping in the box.
One second, please. So people were just jumping in, and then a couple of people saying it's a hate live, and I said, you know, and I said straight away, if this is a hate live, I do apologise. It's not my intention, so I kick people out and I took it off.
It was your intentions, though. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's put the turd on the table. If you weren't intending to have a hate live or loads of drama in there, you would have took it off auto and you would have selected the people, Kat, you would have selected the people that you wanted to go in the boxes, Alex's community, your community, not just random accounts. Like, come on, Angie, we're not stupid. I know now if I put auto on, I'm going to get everybody and every fucking which way dog cat in the box. It was a free-for-all, and that's what you wanted because it brought views. We were sat watching it.
But it wasn't just other people, it was you as well. You started having a dig about the Steph stuff, and then when Alex left...
Can you specify what I said then, please?
About creeping up to windows and stuff like that. I can't remember really exactly what it did, but it was left at that anyway.
The thing is, right, everybody knows about the situation where, you know, Alex and, you know, everyone knows about that situation, and you know my opinion on it. It shouldn't really be on the app or open for debate. Leave it in the hands of the right people, and then when people can speak up and put their side across, we'll leave it till then. Now, if she was really interested in any friendship with Alex, she wouldn't be having the digs. Thank you, Aaliyah. You know, it's nothing to dig about, right? Because it has been a really big topic on the app, and you got some mad woman in Canada using it every night for content.
Banter though,
No, but then him going out like Smiles, keep calling her bawdy.
No,
because, you know,
that was all done. Angie apologised for all that. So that other day,
but he continued. Come on, man. He continued.
No, Angie, don't have a drink, and you were having a dig. You were letting other people have a dig, and then you lost your shit because you went and got in Ricky's box, and Nick was in there, and you lost your shit about it. I watched it.
No, what annoyed me is that...
But equally, I will sit here, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Alex has provoked Angie's community as well. You know, there's been times where they've been battling together and Angie's gone off and Alex has dug Smiles out, and, you know, he sits in the box and, you know, he's going back at the community and things like that. So in both of them have both, you know, wound each other up. But Angie just went that little bit further. Well, a lot further yesterday. She went into fucking Space and Beyond and played that video and mocked it and sat there laughing. Do you know what I mean?
This was cantering Rickster, right? And he said...
No, it wasn't. He was in his box.
No, that's not how it started.
I know, but Jodie, I agree.
No, it wasn't how it started.
I suggest you stop drinking and remember what exactly happened. Because that's exactly what happened.
Yes, now, because that day I had literally half a bottle.
No, you wasn't. You was drinking from 10 a.m. in the morning. We all
What's to do with you? What time she drinks? Tell us none of your business. If she wants to drink
I don't
more,
give a fuck what she drinks, but don't sit here and lie about what happened.
Yeah, but the thing is that Alex keeps saying when he keeps going out with Smiles, and it did keep continuing, even though he apologised.
It had nothing to do with Smiles. It was you losing your shit because it was in the box.
Guys, we don't care what Angie's doing. I love you all, but we're watching this.
Right,
That's
can
what
I please
happened.
finish?
You lost your shit yet again because you're not in control.
That's right, Kat.
Control people. Canadian Angie got in the box and started getting...
And that is it. Kat, are you here? All about control. Control and conquer. That's what it's all about, guys. Control and fucking conquer. Am I right, Kat? Or am I fucking right? Yeah, exactly that, cockapoo.
And then you started running your fucking mouth again like you usually do.
You know what?
Shit about everyone. I know, the only reason why you're here is because everyone's turned on you yet again.
I'm here because Chippy's talking on the video.
You've been a cunt yet again.
Thank
Just
you,
because
Dad.
you can say sorry.
I've got a message from
You never
someone.
own what what you get up to. You can't own it. You want to control everybody. You don't like it when everyone turns back on you. It's simple.
She's saying that EQ has man thoughts. I'm sorry, but Delusive Angie's thoughts ain't of a man, woman, nothing human. Delusive Angie's thoughts are demonic. And let's remember, guys, I don't want to know what Angie's got going on, but that woman cannot talk about anyone's thoughts. At least EQ's changed, and EQ's made an effort to change on this app, and proof is in the pudding. So Delusive Angie can't talk, and there she goes, being transphobic, if that's what she said. I hope you're not winding me up in the comment section. She's fucking transphobic. Yeah, Bonnie, she has changed massively.
What is that?
You tell people to go and get an ROPE.
Yeah, I did, because you called me a nonce, and I'd say it again if you called me a nonce.
No, I didn't.
In fact, next year she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And if you ever called it me again, next time I'd be out of law and I'd spark you out. How about that one?
You don't let anyone
do absolutely nothing about it.
You know, you're so up at Alex's backside, it's embarrassing.
Not anyone's backside, I'm telling you the truth, and you don't like it. You don't like the fact you've been caught out yet again, because you're raving pisshead, and you're trying to control.
That's right, cats. Guys, can we have hearts in the chat for our cats?
She likes her own voice, Sharon.
Can we just chill it down, alright? Nobody can hear you.
When Alex is digging,
One at a time.
when Alex is digging at my mods and my community, it's banter, but we can't have banter back.
It was nothing to do with the banter. You lost your shit because Alex
Thank you,
was
Terry.
in Ricky's mouth and Nick was in there.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and just...
That's what happened.
Thank you, Debs. I'm not going to sit here and like just, you know, see one side because Angie's royally pissed me off, right? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to speak facts. Alex does provoke Angie's community as well, and I think Kat would agree with that. Kat, you know, Kat is Alex's friend. Alex does provoke Angie's community as well. It's not just a one-sided thing, do you know what I mean? But when Chippy sits there and says other people have come in and other people never wanted you to be friends and this and that, that isn't the truth. That is not the truth, Chippy. Because I've sat here and I have actually said that I hope a genuine friendship does form off the back of it, because I've got a lovely friendship now with somebody who I hated more than anything in the world. Somebody who I had the worst time with on the app. So it can be done. We are proof of that. But I didn't think it would last because I know Angie's track record. Because Angie hasn't changed. Angie will never change.
And you lost your shit because you wasn't in control. It's as simple as that. And then Canadian Angie got in the box and started chatting.
He went out smarts 4 times exactly, and it's banter.
All about control, Martina.
He's allowed to ask a question.
Can I ask a question, please? Do you think you and Kat could ever get on, Andrew?
I don't think I'll let you with Angie, but what I will...
I'm joking, Kat.
Right, guys, we're going to have another popular push. I do apologise for feeling like a tyrant today. Thank you, Brody. We are popular number 4. If we could make popular number 3, that would be absolutely amazing. I've just actually had a look who's popular number 3, and it's Levi. So, if you could get your heart missing any popular gifts, let's take that popular number 3. Hello, Bex. Hello, darling. Guys, if you do want some lovely cups, I can recommend Bex here. Her cups are amazing and they aren't shit. Thanks, guys.
It's getting a bit out of hand. It's getting a bit... everybody shouting at each other, not going to really understand everything.
5K to podium. Let me do some polls as well.
Just put it
I watched it all unfold, and then when obviously, you know...
Sarah! Hello, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah, for the elephant. Thank you, Cockapoo. Everybody pick up your bad selves. We're popular number 3 now. See these crowns, guys. They really do push the popular. They're like popular crowns. And thank you so much, everybody. Cockapoo, Sarah, Magsy. Thank you. Ha ha, Levi.
Because it had already happened, she'd already fucking said what she'd said, so people were having their opinion in Alex's life after what happened.
Can I speak now, please? You know, you said that I called you what you called, I called you, but however, there's evidence of you being in the PLM server. So how can you take it to that?
Angie, let's not bring the PLM shit up again, darling, because you've had your fair share there, haven't you? let's be honest. And you actually come on your platform and apologise to Kat, and you apologise to Kat over that situation. Let's not bring it up again. This is what I'm saying with the woman, guys. She can't stick to an argument. She has to go way, way back in the past in a fucking deluded time machine and bring up people's shit that she's apologised for. And this is people's problem with that. She won't let people's past, people's mistakes, people's traumas lie. She can't handle facts, so she goes with nastiness. And this is why everybody is wound up. Because multiple times over the last couple of weeks, she has stated that she doesn't believe I went through DV. She hits you where it hurts with your trauma. She hits you where it hurts where you're being accused of doing this and doing that. She hits you where it hurts over past mistakes, like sharing images and clapper and things like that. And then when you go back, you're the villain, you're the bad guy, you're ganging up. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sarah.
You had a convicted paedophile in your mouth, and
There's a reason I did that.
you defended a real convicted paedophile. You can never, ever like for me, you've had two convicted.
And Kat has just brought that situation up, which is factual, by the way, because Angie has brought up the PLM stuff. I don't know if Kat's in the comment section. Angie did apologise to Kat. And this is what I'm saying. When Angie brings up stuff about you and you go back, trauma for trauma, remember, Angie? Docs for docs, that's what you say. You sit on your live and you cry. What Chippy needs to do is he needs to go back the last week or so, go on the FYP, you're an FYP host, look at everybody's videos and look at the shit she's been saying. Do your diligence, if that's the right word. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Lisa. Where the FYP is concerned, and you will see who is the problem. People can't even do content because she's sat there mocking, knocking everybody's content. No Face and Frankie went to Paris and she sat there and just slagged it all off. Thank you, Shaz. Went in at No Face saying No Face is boring. Nobody should due diligence, that's right. Nobody should be doing content with him. Thank you, Wee. Nobody can do anything unless that tyrant is over there judging what everybody does. But her content is going out getting drunk. Her content always revolves around alcohol. But yet she wants to sit here and judge everybody else's content. The only reason she's doing content this weekend is because Pearl, Fraser, Dave, No Face, Frankie, Big Jamie and everybody else are doing the car run, which is content. Thank you, Vicky, darling. That's what I'm saying. She has to make everything about her. But I know who I'm going to be watching. I know whose content I'm going to be showing. And that is the people that have genuinely, over the last couple of weeks, put a lot into the content that they're going to be bringing over the weekend. Facts.
Paedophiles in your box.
But there's a reason I did that.
I will be, Alicia. I'll be in your boxes.
Convicted paedophiles.
Let's just listen to Kat, guys.
In your box, convicted paedophiles, Angela. Didn't you, Angela?
It's going to be a brilliant weekend. Oh, I'm actually having, I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday off this week, guys, so I can sit and just enjoy TikTok, watch them all have a laugh, join the boxes and just engage with the guys that are going on the car trip. So I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday that I'm going to have off, and I'll be over there in their lives. And obviously, we'll cover it the next day. So it's only one day at the weekend, either a Saturday or Sunday, where I will be in there supporting them. All right, guys, and I hope that 2.6k people will be watching as well. Don't be watching the car crash that's going to happen in Liverpool and the dramas and the made-up stage stuff. Make sure that you are supporting genuine people, bringing genuine content. Please. That's right, who's going to be watching?
Real convicted paedophiles you had in your box, didn't you? I told people to follow them and gift them.
Who's going to be watching the cars? Thank you, Sarah.
Real paedophiles in your box. Real paedophiles. Real paedophile.
Come on, guys, because my boxes, guys, my boxes will end up getting.
The video saying you love Becky.
And?
Yeah, and exactly. You said you're big.
Well, you said you were fucking Charlie Kirk.
So yeah, I will pick up Charlie Kirk because he didn't deserve what happened to him.
There you go. No, a murderer, woman abuser didn't deserve what happened to him.
So he deserves to die, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Wow. He deserves to be unalived. I'd be careful what you say on social media, love.
The so-called paedophiles deserve to die.
I'd be very careful what you say about that.
I don't give a fuck.
No, she deserves. He should have died for freedom of speech.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, he should. Yeah, he should.
I don't know about what Charlie Kirk did,
He died in front of his children.
so I can't judge that. Unfortunately, politics is very messy, and it's a situation where I don't go into where politics is concerned. I ain't got a clue what Charlie Kirk did. Do I think somebody deserves to unalive? No, I don't, unless they're a pedo or a rapist or an animal or child abuser. Do you know what I mean? So I will say that.
Can I ask you a question? Do you agree that he died in front of his children?
Thank you, Aaliyah.
I don't give a fuck.
Can I ask a question? Let me ask a question, guys. Let me ask a question. Because what we're doing right now is we're just having digs at each other. We're not actually talking about the subject. We're just digging at each other about the past and whatever. And you've both got valid points because you've both said and done each other to each other. But it's getting to just go off the topic now, you know what I mean?
Can I just say something about the child?
Nobody can understand it. Two seconds.
She's obsessed with this Charlie. She's obsessed with this Charlie Kirk, and who else is she obsessed with? Like political figures, you know, that have been unalived. Like, I think she, like, in her head compares herself to a political figure. And that's why she's always talking about it. She's like, well, you know, I do pretty much what they do, da-da-da-da-da. What do you think? It's weird how she throws, like, all the Anne Whitaker, I can't even pronounce that, but isn't it weird? So in her head, she must be convinced that she's on the same level as these political figures because she sits there chatting shit about TikTok drama. Thank you, Kanon, which is quite concerning. Do you not agree? You think she believes she... Yeah, politician, solicitor, lawyer, whatever she is, I don't know.
You can understand the fucking thing that what you're saying is when you're talking over each other. So try and just let each other have a point and then...
Okay, can I just say something? Even as for Charlie Kirk, even if his kids wasn't there, his kids could eventually see those videos on social media. He had children, okay? He had children. Thank you, okay?
I know, Susan.
Let's go music on. Let's go the music on.
Yeah. Can I just say something? You're saying this man had children, regardless. you're saying it's freedom of speech.
Yeah, I have children as well, but you know all over the internet that I was a paedophile, so
this woman does not let you speak. This woman does not let you speak.
Come on, let each other speak.
Thank you, Mazzy.
Do you know what? I'm not even talking about Charlie Kirk. She's been called out for a bullshit. She don't know. So she's going to change the conversation. And I'm not getting into a conversation about fucking Charlie Kirk. The point is, you were a cunt and you won't admit being a cunt. You're getting called out for being a cunt yet again. And you can't admit it.
The real Charlie Kirk.
Sorry,
just say sorry for being a cunt.
There you go. The real.
And it's not
Let me ask you a question. Oh, you know what?
You're not asking me no
Come on, guys. Come on.
With Kat.
Please. It's no good to the viewers when we're just shouting over each other. It's no good.
Right, Tiff, are you here, Tiff G? Guys, can everybody please follow Tiff G FYP because she's the one that's brought us all them videos. Right, is the Corey situation on here? We're with Kat. Guys, in the comment section, can you spam with Kat, please? Thank you. Thanks, guys.
No.
Ding it.
Shippy speaks on EQ.
Footprint.
1 minute, everyone. With cats.
Yes, she did.
And shit, that's gone to shit.
For those who want, none of your friends. I mean, how can you remember?
Get it out. Let's
Guys, hang on, just let me get some water, please. I need to take my tablets. Right, 1 minute, I'm back. Back, guys. Here I am. Chippy speaks on EQ. Let me guess he's going to dig EQ out, and I haven't even seen this. He's going to talk about EQ's pass. Right, this is what he's going to talk about. Thank you, Red Bull Girl, while having Angie in the box and not bringing her past up. This is what I'm saying. Hypocrisy. Let's just forget what Delusive Angie's done and just bring up everybody else's past, eh? I ain't even watched the video. Guarantee this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, with this, I'm all innocent. Can you remember when this one? Can you remember Levi can canter as much as he wants? He's not paid for it. So, what is I'll do? Prepare copyright next time. So the next time I'm live, Levi.
Liar Sandra, we'll have no EQ slander as she is part of the clip.
You won't get your account back. Morning, Dom. Let's remind a few people of what she's done. She mocked
Hippie Gumbo.
Sid's sudden.
Now, am I a fucking psychic or am I a fucking psycho? Right? What have I... Look, I have not seen this video. I have not seen this video, right? What did I just say that he would do? And both, exactly that. Thank you, Michael. So he's just had Angie in the box, but he's forgot all her past because Angie's changed. Angie is the least problematic now, right? So he's forgot everything Angie has done, which is on par, right? But we can't forget EQ's past. Everybody has to remember what EQ did. Why ain't you sitting there and bringing up what Angie's done? Huh? Oh, is it because you're friends now? Is it because she sent you flying jets and you're friends? And let's be honest, the only reason why you are friends is because she made up with Alex. Because before that, you couldn't stand her. You said you couldn't stand the bitch.
Infant death syndrome. She mocked it. She's mocked so many people, so many kids. She's accused people of in AI videos. In AI videos, you know, they're even rewriting the AI video itself and what it meant and what she meant by it and what it was portraying. She's even rewrote that whole fucking thing. I mean, do you lot want to mock? She's mocked cancer, yeah. She's mocked cancer.
Now, is she doing that now? Is she doing that now, Chippy McChips? We know her past, everybody knows her past, but is she doing that now? That's what I want to know. Who is? Who is still doing that now? The very person that you have got in your box and is saying is the least problematic. But it's okay, let's drag EQ's digital footprint up. Let's forget about Delusive Angie's. Do you understand where I'm going with this, guys? It was only a couple of weeks ago Delusive Angie was wishing DV on people's children, cancer on people. Are we not going to talk about that, Chippy? Why don't you fire up your live and sit and discuss what Angie's done over the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months? Even sat there playing your mate's fucking CCTV video, which is part of a criminal case, laughing and mocking. Are you going to talk about that, Chippy? No. We won't talk about that, will we, Chippy? No.
But her and Angie, can you not remember the live where her and Angie were mocking Grape? They were mocking Grape.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, AJ.
She's done lots of things. Lots of nasty, horrible fucking things. But they keep trying to rewrite this history as if she's not that person. You fucking are that person. You'll never change. It's inside you.
Do you know what? I just love the fact that I can sit here and pick this apart. I just love the fact that I can do this, right? So, nobody is trying to rewrite history. EQ has changed her ways, her patterns of behaviour on the app, who she was on the app. She's changed her ways, right? The other person hasn't. Nobody's trying to rewrite history. You guys are. You guys are trying to rewrite history because everybody knows on the app over the last couple of weeks that Delusive Angie has been sat provoking everybody. Delusive Angie has been sat reporting everybody. Delusive Angie has been sat threatening people with copyrights. Delusive Angie has got CCTV footage and playing ridiculous horror songs, laughing, sat there. But you're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about what people who you don't like have done in the past, right? Do you get where I'm going with this, guys? And the hypocrisy and the double standards and the rewriting of history? Because according to Chippy, Delusive Angie is the least problematic on the app. Nobody else can change, guys. Delusive Angie can change. Least problematic now, but nobody else can change. Nobody else can do better. We're just going to drag up people's past. I tell you what, I don't know if Evil Queen's in here. EQ, go and send him some gifts, darling. He'll soon change his mind. I disagree, Nikki.
Yeah, you're willing to, you're dying to get it out. Yeah, she was racist, yeah. She said she won't, but she won't.
Just like Angie's been.
Shit. Yeah. There's so many things over her history on social media.
And there's so many things that we can sit here and call everybody out for, specifically Delusive. You know, the one that you said has been the least problematic on the app over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, that one. We can sit here and talk for days about what everybody else has done. Remember how many times you sat there and you slagged people off for battling the he who she shall not name, the toxic one. Now, the person that is the least problematic is sat there battling them now. Remember all the outrage that you had. But she's the least problematic one, right? Do you know what? I'm not listening to any more of what this man's got to say. Don't stand on jack shit.
When obviously, you know, she's
Sorry, done with it.
Since I picked up. It's just an empty threat, probably. I'm going to stop. It's just an empty threat, probably.
Hi, Levi.
I'm going to stop. Corey mentioned Chippy's kid, but that's disgusting and wrong anyway. But like I said, sound keeps going. Morning, Caroline. Does my sound...
Yeah, I got slagged off for making up with Angie. Remember, can someone find them videos, actually, of Chippy slagging me off when we made up with Angie? Yeah, can you find them, please? Because it was a big, to do at the time. Where's the clips from Corey's live? Let's have a look. Madness is happening.
I have just been made redundant. Yeah, that's right.
Kids are fiction all the time. You will want to.
Everything I said was facts, not fiction.
I can honestly say, like, all the times, all the times that, my granddaughter's been mentioned.
Relax. I don't need to relax. And you're blocked for telling me what to do. Mods, can we go through the list of people in here and make sure everyone said their heartbeats? What have you started? I think I've just triggered Chippy. I don't think Chippy is capable.
Guys, could you please kindly, if there's any FYP pages in here, could you please kindly at me in that video of what Corey said about Chippy's kid, please? I'm sorry, I just love it when people say get blocked. I love it, especially when Luke goes, piss off, get out. I'll cry. Could someone do that for me, please? So, someone just asked about... me and Cockapoo was laughing about this morning, and Simon, actually. What happened with BK last night. So, there's a whole debate over someone shitting in a pizza box, basically. Yeah, it's really, deep-rooted. I don't really want to discuss shitting in pizza boxes, but it's just a messy... It's just a messy situation, and I can't get to the bottom of it, guys. So we'll just leave it for now. If it does make app, in a sense, if it's big on the app, we'll play it. But it just went on and on and on and on for hours, right? As you do, yeah. But we laughed about it because, apparently it was a thing, right? If you work on a building site or you work around, men, you know what I'm on about. Apparently it was the thing back in the day to poop in the lunchbox. And Cockapoo said, ask Simon, was it a thing, you know, with the lads? And Simon went, yeah. I was like, oh, really? Oh, can you imagine? Yeah. Don't be ordering pizza tonight, guys.
Of taking the truth.
You know what that elusive one's done over the last few weeks? She ran a poll on if I was ugly or not. Yesterday, yes.
I know he's threatened me bad, hasn't he? He's threatened me bad. I'm alarmed and distressed. I'm starting to worry. Oh, very triggered.
When she's complaining.
Where's Fran? Can you share the live to Fran, please? You know, Luke's cousin, Fran. Fran's box. What we need is a Chippy and a Corey boxing match, Sunday Smoke or whatever. Right, I'll perform there as well. I'll do a little sing-song there. So share the live to Fran. We need to get Chippy and Corey in the ring to, you know, settle this beef once and for all. But look, I do agree. I haven't seen what Corey said yet. I can't sit here and say that I wouldn't be affected if someone spoke about, you know, my granddaughter, because you know how it affects me. I don't think when you're having beef with people, you should bring children into the situation, right? So I will stand by that. Corey shouldn't have done that, right? Now, I don't agree with Chippy threatening to unalive Corey. I don't agree with that, you know, especially as he didn't really have all the facts and he was going off what the comment section was saying. Do you know what I mean? So I think, you know, both was equally bad in this situation. It's only because I would boot off. I wouldn't threaten to unalive if someone mentioned my till. And I have done. I have booted off.
Things that I've said to her.
Very triggered.
The response, she literally...
Oh, not now.
He runs home.
Right, has somebody added me in that video, please, of what Corey said? Thank you, Virgo.
Doesn't
Thank you, Psychic
she does believe that. And then she cries when she creates a...
I got him good. It's facts, not fiction.
Thank you, Virgo.
Hello. I have, and I've just come on, and can I just come on and have a quick say? Listen.
I love Pearl.
He's always out there saying,
hello, Joey. Joey, get a pin so you can go live.
One of the biggest bullies on the app, right?
Right, you was in here watching that.
Automatic on the app at the moment, which is it's with Chippy.
Right, guys, I'm not playing that because everybody was in here. Chippy plays EQ. Chippy kicks and blocks. What's that? DA and Chippers, and then Chippy kicks off some of what Corey said. We've seen that, but now what I want is what Corey said.
And his noodle photo.
Right, let me just flick through the FYP.
I'm actually just about...
Has anybody found it?
Yeah, mate.
Right, let's have a little look. Mentioned in a post. Elusive. Guys, I can't find it. I can't find it. Can someone quickly... Cockapoo, please. Where's all my mods? I know some of you in here. Will you please go on the FYP? Bubblegum FYP.